back to Lumberjack Dynasty. I'm Buddy1927, and if you're new to my channel, hit that subscribe button and bell. That way you know when the latest videos that I do come along and when I go live on YouTube. Also, do me a favor, hit that like button. Every like I get gets my video seen a little bit more, which will help grow my channel, which I would really appreciate. Okay guys, we are back exactly where we left off on the last episode. We did our egg and milk run, so next we got to move some chipboards out before we start processing logs. First thing I want to do, see how the dogs are? That means all the trees are going to go that way. So what I want to do is go ahead and flip the dog legs this way. So now all the trees that we will start processing will come and be processed into planks. Let's get out of that view. Yeah, that's better. Now we got to move 13 pallets of chipboards out of the way for right now. So I'm going to do this. I'm just going to stack them out of the way so the truck can easily come by and pick them up once we get the truck. And I'm going to talk about these pallets here in a minute. Yeah, my mind just went blank. Forgot what I was doing. But I'm going to bring up the map here real quick. Okay, one of the key changes since this last update last week is we'll take a look at the lumberyard where we sell. If you notice that bark and wood chips prices are about the same, but now you see prices of dried planks. They will take wet planks, but they won't charge that much. But you see that there's 4 different types of wood planks now. There's pine plank crates, which is 210 euros per crate, per pallet. You got oak planks, which is 360 euros per crate or pallet. Birch, which is 330 euros per crate or pallet, however you want to talk. Then spruce is 240. Then you come down here to wood chip crate prices are 260. If you take a look, it's 260 for wood chip pallets compared to pine, which is 210, or spruce, which is 240. So the wood chip pallets boards, the wood chip boards are going to be more money than the pine or the spruce. So that comes now in this game that kind of turns some of the stuff you want to. If you're going to be selling and making money, you want to go ahead and start making sure you're creating as many wood chip boards as possible. And to make that is you got to turn the stuff into planks, and then the wood chips will be processed to make wood chip boards from that process. So the more pallets of planks that you make is the more boards you get. So that means more money you will make. Okay, so that's one of the reasons why you want to process as many logs as possible in this game. Now, sorry about that, guys. Wood logs are 50 euros and barkless logs are 80 euros. So that's a couple things. We have this, which is up for sale, and that's a furniture factory. The furniture factory will actually allow you to produce furniture from pallets of different types of pallets, wood planks, and chipboards available. And there's recipes to learn and stuff like that. To buy that, it will cost you 250 euros to buy this factory. Then once you start this factory up and you start producing furniture, You come over here. This is where you will sell your furniture you created, and there'll be different prices. But before we can do that, we have to actually pay off our uncle, which first we have to finish repairing. We got all the farm. Yeah. We got all this done, so we have to finish up the lumberyard. But before we finish up this task, we got to do this task. To do this task, we need at least 5 pallets of dried wood planks, and preferably the pine, because it's the cheapest. It really doesn't matter which ones we get. In the beginning, you'll get more pine and spruce, and once you pay off your uncle, and the land that you bought, you can grind the stumps out and grow your own trees, so you can have a section of nothing but oak trees. And then when you need wooden planks for oak, you just go ahead and process them, and then cut them down and process what you need. If you need birch, then you can plant birch trees. And so it depends on what you need is what you will need to grow. So that's another variable in this game that they've added. So early on, we are just concentrating on getting as much money, making as much money as possible. One of the things that we are definitely going to be doing here first, early on in this game, and some people might agree with me, some people might disagree with me, but one of the things I see that's important in this game is new equipment. Now we got the new forklift. Okay, our next new piece of equipment is going to be a flatbed truck, so we can pick up these pallets and transport them to the lumber mill to sell to make money. The next thing that we need to do, and this is where it becomes a little bit more important than people like, is the equipment that we get. Before we pay off our uncle, I want to get a new tractor. That means we can go faster. I want to get a new log trailer, which means more logs we can carry. I want to get a new, I call it a bark trailer, because that's all I'm selling is bark chips. I want to get a bigger trailer, so I don't have to make as many trips to the lumber mill. I'll wait until I get 11,000 kilograms of that instead of 4,200 kilograms. So there's a lot of variables that we have to look at, and I consider replacing all our equipment first before we pay off our uncle, which is going to be 250,000 euros, €250,000. Then we got to spend another $250,000 just to buy the factory. Then we're probably going to have to pay for blueprints and stuff like that, developing blueprints and stuff like that. I don't know how that's going to work because I haven't got that far to the factory yet. But I'm going to figure that there'll probably be blueprints you got to buy or make and stuff like that, so you can make your furniture and process the furniture and stuff like that. So there's a lot more variables now being added into this game, and that's one thing that you want to make sure that you're doing is following the variables. So what we are going to be doing is first we're going to empty out all our wood chip pallets before we start processing any logs, because we started out with 13 wood chip pallets. And one thing I noticed if I go ahead and start processing, it'll go from 13 to none. Then it will, once you start collecting wood chips, then it will start building back up. So I move, before I process any logs, after I create this building and got my forklift. So you don't want to process any logs until, first of all, make sure you got your lumber mill set. You want to make sure you got your drying kiln set, or your plank dryer, and you want to make sure you got your wood chip board up and running. And then before you start processing any logs, you want to make sure you get the forklift, and then move all these wood chip boards out and put them off to the side. So once we start doing the investor's quest, we can borrow his lolly. We're supposed to borrow it to pick up, yes, you can stack these 3 high, but you can borrow his lolly to take what you've already processed and sell to the lumber mill, just making sure you have a total of 5 pallets of dried wood planks for him to, so you can go ahead and do the quest. And once you're finished with that quest, you make some money, you make good money on that quest. It varies, I've noticed, but it's around 5,000 euros you make out of that. So that'll help you up, plus what you've already sold. By then you should have enough to actually buy that flatbed truck, or lolly as they're calling it, to go ahead and carry your product to there. So that is the first, that's the second piece of equipment you definitely need to get. And unfortunately, you won't get that used, so you have to either buy it or wait until you get another investor's quest and borrow his truck to then send all your stuff to the lumber mill to sell to make money. So early on in the game, you got to kind of concentrate on what you're doing. You also got to buy property, because once you cut down the trees that you currently have on your property, you got no more trees to cut down, so you got no more logs. So you got to buy, let's go to the map real quick. You got to buy sections, and these orange are lots that you can actually buy. And the way I'm going to do it for right now is, first one I'm going to do is buy this piece of land here. Then I'll buy this. Once I clear this land out and take care of selling everything, I'll buy this land out. Then I will buy this land out. Then I'll buy this one out, and then buy this one, and this one, this one, this one. The more property we have, the more logs we process, the more money we make, first of all. And then once we pay off our uncle, then I can grind all these stumps down and plant, say, oak here. I can plant pine here. I can plant spruce here. I can plant whatever I need to make money. Now it does cost money to buy the trees, and you got to buy those at the lumber mill. So it does cost money to do that, to replant. But then you can process everything, and once you got, it takes a while for the trees to grow, but once you got those trees growing and process and then cleared and replanted, you can make a lot of money depending on what trees you plant on that property. And there's different size acres in there. Let's go back to the map. Like this is 0.11 acres. This one here is 0.05 acres. This one here is 0.10 acres. This one here is 8.18 acres. This one here is 0.25 acres. This one here is 0.47 acres. So there's different acreage in the farm. The bigger the acreage does not necessarily mean the better the tree, the better the property. Because depending on the layout, you might have rocks in the way where you can't replant. You might have roads going through the middle of it that you can't plant on the roads because cars have to be able to get through, and so on. So when you buy a piece of property, you want to make sure that you first can replant on it, and then and how easy it's going to be able to replant, and then go ahead and come in and log it. But early on in the game, which is what we are in, we want to buy the property. And there's different types of trees, there's different types, I'll get into that once we buy our first piece of property. But there's different types of trees, there's different amounts of trees on the property, and so on. So you want to also take a look at that. If it's less acreage but holds more trees, that means it's probably a better piece of property to buy. So later on, when you replant it, you can probably put more trees on it than. Oh, is that all? Yep, we got them all. Okay. So that's processed. So I'm going to park the forklift right here. This looks like a good place to park the forklift. And hop out. There we go. We'll hop out. Instead of putting it in the garage, well, first of all, we got to fix the garage. But before we start putting it into the garage, it's undercover. And this area, and it's close to that area, and it's also closer to this area here. So when we start getting planks, putting them into the dryers, we can get that done. So we're going to hop into the map. We're going to go pick up our tractor now. I also have noticed. Now I parked this in the driveway, and once I saved the game and came back, or even the next day, I've noticed that the vehicles sometimes move depending on where you park it. I play this game offline on a different saved game, and I've noticed that if I park the pickup truck in one spot, it ends up being moved to the highway or in the middle of the road. So I come out after sleeping the next day, and then I have to go find the pickup truck. But once we get this all set up and start processing, it will be a lot easier. So I'm trying to buy as much land close to the lumber mill so I don't have. Oh yeah, I forgot. I need to. Tell you what, it'd be quicker to do this. We'll come over here. It usually takes a full day, so it takes 2 days. Oh, wait a minute, I can pick them up. Let me go check the other one. I can just hop in the tractor and come back. Okay, so we can pick up those logs. Let's see if we can go pick up the other logs. And the reason why I knew that was you can see that it has logs with the arrows on them. That means they're ready to be picked up. That means you can pick them up. If you can pick them up, that means, oh, let me do her a favor. There's some trash on her property. She was nice to us and giving us some food and stuff like that. So we'll clean up her property a little bit. Yep, we can pick those logs up too. So let's just go ahead and hop into the tractor. We'll pick up the logs from Isaac, what we can right now, and then we'll come back to Isaac and start processing all those logs. So usually it's about a day, the next day you can come back and pick up these logs that you stored in a pile that's all messed up right now. Let's pick up this one, see if I can hide this. There we go. Let's see if I can hide this one too. A little bit. Let's start picking up some of these logs. Because that means it's more logs that we can actually process. Okay, so let me stay in there, so that's good. Pick up this. Okay. Let's see, pick this one up. Let's see if we can hide that somewhere in here. I'm not going to be able to reach any more logs. No. Oh, wait a minute. I can pick this one up. And this might. I don't think this one's going to. Oh, it is. Okay. More logs we can carry. More money. Now, what's funny about this game is it doesn't matter the size of the tree. Let's see if we can hide this somewhere. Okay. I think it's full. It's gonna let me stay. Nah. Yeah, I got to let that. There we go. So let's just pick that up. We got a full load. So let's go to the lumber mill. Process this trailer load. Now you can always. If you got a full tractor, you can always have your grabber, like I'm doing right now. You can always just kind of stick it in the middle there so it doesn't get caught on anything, and we can just go ahead and process those logs and start the process. We need bark, so we need also go get the trailer at Conrad's and go ahead and do that. I do have chat working now, so chat is up and running. And the question of the day is, if you are the boss of a company, which I'm the boss of Buddy 1927 Entertainment, okay? I'm also the face of Buddy 1927. I'm also the voice of Buddy 1927. And I'm also the one playing the game. And I messed up playing the game. And I write myself up. I get 3 write-ups, usually in a company, and you're fired. Now, if I get 3 write-ups, can I fire myself? That's the question of the day. I'll be asking it, and I asked this in the last episode. And I'll ask it in the next episode we play. But can you fire yourself if you are the boss? And if you are the boss and owner of the company and you fire yourself, what do you do? That's a good question. Can you fire yourself? And what will happen to the company if you fire yourself? I know I can retire and then have the company hire myself a new face and all that. But I don't have the money to do that right now. So can I actually fire myself from the company? That's a good question. It's like if a tree falls in the woods and there's no one there to hear it, no animals, no nothing, does it make a sound? I'm asking a lot of deep questions today. So we're doing good today. I'm feeling a lot better today. I actually got a good night's sleep. I'm feeling good, and I forgot to take my medicine again. So I'll do it when I eat lunch, when I take my lunch break. Try and get the top logs off first, and sometimes you gotta be in a certain position before you can pick them up, or you got to move something before you can pick that up. Now take a look. That we've got a couple logs that's floating here. So let's see. Okay, so I have to pick that log up. Now we definitely got that one log floating. Can you get that log? There, now we can get that log. Okay. So I guess the logs have to float a while before you can pick them up. But it doesn't matter the size of the tree or the trunk. I mean, we have big trunks, we have small trunks. We have small, but when they're processed, like this is a small trunk, but it would be the same size as the big one. Now, I don't know if they're taking when they're calculating, it was being calculated. I don't know this, and this is actually a question I need to ask them. I should ask on their Discord. But does the size of the log matter, or are they all considered equal? And if they're all considered equal, then why do we have these big ass logs where we carry less, and it doesn't make sense to me. But it makes sense if I have a big trunk that I carry more than that. So we actually got a lot of logs. Take a look. We got a river full of logs. Now this is a big log. This is one of the bigger logs. And let's put that there. So let's go back to Isaac's. We still got to pick up the trees at Oliver's place, and we also got to pick up the trees at Sarah's place. So let's go ahead and go to we'll clear out Isaac's place first, and if we have room, then we'll go to Sarah and start clearing out Sarah's spot. Then we'll go ahead, after we're done with Sarah, we'll go ahead and clear out Isaac's spot. Animals move faster than the tractor does. But that's one of the reasons why we need a newer tractor. The newer tractor goes faster, which means we cover more distance faster, which means we save more time. So that's one of the reasons why we need to first replace all our old equipment before we start paying off our uncle. So we can, because tractor goes faster, which means we can cover more distances quicker, which means we're saving time. We carry more logs with a newer log trailer. That means less trips, so we're saving time. Then, the trailer. We get a bigger trailer, which means we hold more, so we take less trips to the lumber mill to sell our product, which means we are saving time. So more time we save means the more logs we can actually process. So that's why you want to replace all your old equipment before you start paying off your uncle because it will speed up things. And that's my plan right now, is actually to start replacing the equipment. Now, I'm not going to buy the biggest tractor first. I'm just going to buy a smaller tractor and pick it up. Okay, let's pick up this big log. We'll put that down as our main one. And let's see, can we get these? Any of these? Now let's get that one. That's a big log. That's a bigger log. Wait a minute, you're supposed to be... Thank you. I can't pick... Yeah, I can. So let's put this one on this side. Okay, we're doing pretty good. So let's back up a little. No, back up. Ah, buddy. I already wrote you up once for that. Let's do it again. Keep on doing that. Okay, so we'll go ahead and get things going here. There we go. So I'm trying to pick up the bigger logs first because the bigger logs take up more space. But I like to put them on the bottom before I put them anywhere else. Yes, I want this log. Keep this log up. Put that log there and see if we can pick that log up. See if we can bury it somewhere. Yeah. Okay, next we'll go to Sarah's place, and we're going to take a shortcut through the forest instead of going all the way around. Oh, we got mushrooms. Let's pick up the mushrooms first, buddy. Free mushrooms, so I don't have to buy them. Since I got a mushroom cookbook, that means better food. That means we can cook more food. There's a mushroom. There's another mushroom. We need mushrooms and strawberries because we need the strawberries. We need the strawberries to make honey ice cream or something like that. I forget what strawberry is. We need honey. Right now we're buying honey. And I'm waiting. I'm going to be buying the honey for a while until we actually will be putting up beehives. Because one beehive is 250 gold. And to me, and they don't really produce that much. And another one. They really don't produce that much honey in a day. You might have one. If you have all of your beehives, you might have one that is actually, if you have 9 beehives, you might have one that actually produced 1 jar of honey. The ratio is not that much, to be honest with you. They need to, in my opinion, that's something that they need to fix. Let's see, can I pick up this big one? Yes, I can. Okay. That's another big log. So okay, we'll put that one there. Put this one. Now, let's drop that one. Try to get a big, there we go. So I want to try to get a bigger, put that there. Now, there's another log. Put that there. Okay, let's pick up, see if we can get that small one. Okay, let's see if I can sneak this underneath somewhere. Come on, I should be at it. There we go. Now, can I get that small one? Yes. Okay, I should be able to sneak this one in somewhere. Regular log. Oh, no, small one. And another small one. More small ones we can get in. That counts as a log. I didn't stack this properly. Oh, okay, that's gonna count. Okay. Whoa, don't back up anymore. Let's just grab that big log. Yeah, grab this one. I know this is not gonna fit on the trailer. So, trailer's full, so let's go ahead and head back to the lumber mill. Let's go this way. So we're heading towards the lumber mill, so let's just go ahead and go out this way. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, okay, that is the road that goes all the way out. That's good, okay. So let's go ahead and head towards the lumber mill and start put these logs in the river and come back and pick up the rest of the logs. Whoa! Crazy drivers. Yay, we scared the bird. Yay. Big crane. I got some big birds on this thing. So let's do another commercial here real quick. If you're new to my channel, hit that subscribe button and bell. That way you know when I go live here on YouTube and when I upload other videos. And do me a favor, hit that like button. Every like I get gets my videos seen a little bit more, which helps me grow this channel, which I would really appreciate that. We're up to 507 subscribers right now, so we are growing. We're over the halfway point of we need 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time before we are considered a partner with YouTube. And once we are considered a partner with YouTube, then we can make revenue from the ads that they place in the videos as you watch them. So we make I can start making some money there. I'm going to be concentrating on my YouTube channel for right now, getting everything up and running and going and everything, and get to that 1,000 mark, get to that 4,000 hours in 1 year mark, and get that all done. And then I'm going to probably go figure out how Twitch is actually working, because it's totally changed since I've been on there, and I had a lot of issues when I was trying to live stream on Twitch where people couldn't chat with me. All they can use is emos, and I don't understand the emos. So I got to figure out I got to watch some videos on how to set up a Twitch channel and get that set up correctly. And once I get this channel taken care of, I'm going to start. Once I got this channel under control and working, which I do got it under control, I'm thinking about maybe 1 day a week, pick one video, and then do one video a week live on Twitch. So there's a link to my Twitch channel if you want to help me grow that channel by hitting follow. So go ahead, follow me on Twitch, and once I figure out everything, I'll pick a game and I'm going to live stream that. One of the games I'm thinking about using, if I can get it up and running, is get back into City Skylines. And I might do that on Twitch and then have the rebroadcast placed here on YouTube. So I have things I like to do. There's games I like to play. There's also a couple new games that I'm trying out right now. And once I understand them a little bit more, I might swap out a game here or there. But for right now, we are starting out. We are restarting all our games except for Farming Simulator 19, and I might have to restart Farming Simulator 19. I'm trying to figure out some things on that map. And see if I can actually get that map. Because I do have a problem with pv.com. P as in Paul, V as in Victor.com mods. And I think that's what's happened is something got corrupted. One of those mods got corrupted. Now I have to wipe out everything and reload everything. Because I update, the one thing I did do is I did update the map, and when I did that, that's when, and it's stuck on loading. When I start the game, you know how it comes up loading, then it starts the video and all that. Oh, I'm stuck on the loading screen. You know, where you're coming in, buying coming to the farm, and you got all this new equipment. You got your dog in the pickup truck, and that. I like to get that. I might have to cancel the pv.com. I might have to cancel the PV County map. I like the idea of the map, but I think some of the PV mods are screwing up the game. So, oop, the board disappeared. So, I might go back to Ritchie Hollow. So if you're following me here on YouTube and you like the Farming Simulator 19, if I can't get PV County up and running, would you like me to go back to Ritchie Hollow and start scratch and restart doing Ritchie Hollow? Let me know in the comments or in the chat. Chat is up and running, so let me know in the comments section. I would really appreciate that. Now there's comments for me. I don't check the comments like I should be, and I do apologize because but for right now I'm trying to concentrate on live streaming first of all, and but with this broken leg, I mean, after this last live stream, we live streamed for an hour and a half, and I was tired, so I had to put my leg up. After I put my leg up and rested for a little bit, I feel a lot better now. So I can't, in between breaks, work on something else. So I do apologize for that. Not answering your comments. That's what I was doing before I broke my legs. So I would check to see if I have any new comments and then answer them. So that's one thing I tried to do. But now with the broken leg and the pain, there's a lot of work that I'm doing during the day. It actually wears me out. And since I'm live streaming during the day, and I start at 8:30 this morning, and I'll probably end around 6 o'clock this evening. So that means 10 hours, and then I can't, that's 10 hours on the computer, and with my leg and stuff like that. I just, depending on how I feel. Plus, I also have a fiance in China right now that I tried to chat with her from time to time, trying to, because she's on the other side of the world and in a totally different time zone, so trying to get that set up. Logistically, it's a nightmare, but I love her. Once the country's open, they allow people from China to come back into this country. She'll be here, and we'll get married, and then we'll take a look at things then. But she's trying to find a way to get here right now because she wants to help me with my leg and stuff like that. And she runs a hotel, an international hotel business. Not resort, not hotel, but resort. So she has money. So she's not marrying me to get my social security check, which somebody said once to me. I'm like, well, she has money. I mean, her company is worth billions of dollars, so she has money. So she's not coming here to marry me. And she already has U.S. citizenship. And she also has China, and she got stuck. She was visiting her grandmother. She was visiting her relatives last year, and her grandmother died. Well, first she got sick, and she was placed in the hospital for a while she was there. Then once she got out of the hospital, she's trying to recuperate before she flew back. Then grandmother died, so she had to. Her grandmother was dying, so she stayed there until grandmother died. Then she went to the funeral. Then her mother developed cancer, so she was over there helping her mother through the cancer. And then that's when the country got closed. So she got stuck in China. And she can't come back until they allow flights from China back in. Now, she does have a private jet, and she's trying to work something out to where she can come back to the United States. Like quarantining herself and stuff like that. So she's looking into that. But there's a lot of legal red tape because she holds dual citizenship. There's stuff that she has to do legally. There we go. Okay, that's all the logs here. Can we place this anywhere? Ah, okay. That's a full trailer again. So there's legal stuff that she has to go through with China and the United States, so it takes a while. We do email each other on a daily basis, and we tried to get. She's also running her business from there, so when it's 8 o'clock at night here, it's 8 o'clock in the morning there. So we're on different day cycles, night cycles, and stuff like that. So it's kind of hard to try to get, because she's also working, so we can't chat that much unless we happen to catch a certain time period. So there's a lot of stuff going on with her legally and stuff like that, and she's working. So, and every once in a while, about once a month, I call her on the phone. I'll wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning and call her because she gets off around 6 o'clock in the evening, her time. So I will talk to her while she's driving back home, and for a little bit, because it costs money to talk to somebody in China. And the phone that I'm calling her is a Chinese cell phone, because she left her American phone here because it doesn't work in China. But once she gets back here, we are going to get married and move. And the problem is, we don't know where we're going to move yet. So when she gets back, I'm going to take a hiatus for a little bit and figure out where we want to move. I live in North Carolina. I live in Goldsboro, North Carolina, but she wants to live on the beach. But she wants to be in a climate that's warm all year round. So we might have to move to Florida. We might move to Florida. So, because it's warm all year round there. Because where she lives, they have summer, winter. They have winter there, and it gets cold during the winter time. And she doesn't really want to be in a cold area. She wants to be in a nice, warm, tropical area. So, but North Carolina has cold, but it does get cold. It does get down to the 20s every once in a rare while. But it stays, usually during the winter time, stays about anywhere between 40 and 50 degrees. So winters aren't that bad here. So we might move to the coast. It depends on what she wants. I want her happy. But once we get married, and it's going to take over a year before my leg is healed, and once I get my passport cleared, then and we'll make sure there's no more pandemics happening. We'll go to China and get married over in China also. So her family, 'cause that's where the majority, all her family is in China. And we'll have a wedding for her family over there. So, and we'll probably stay a month over there. So I'll take a break from YouTube here, or hopefully by then maybe I can get somebody hired to fill in for me. And we can get other videos out and stuff like that while I'm taking a break. Have somebody else fill in for me or something like that. We'll figure something out. I'll make sure that this channel's covered. And I'll also be starting a new once we are moved, and we figured out where we are going to live. I'm going to be starting a new business and a new YouTube channel. And be doing two YouTube channels, and do 2 YouTube channels. Keep my gaming channel, but my new channel will be on marine tropical saltwater fish. And I'm going to be setting up, I'll be getting back into the saltwater hobby. And one of the things I like to do is start breeding captive bred fish. So every fish that I sell is one less fish taken out of the ocean. So I'll be breeding marine ornamental saltwater fish. Not just clownfish, I'll be breeding other marine ornamental fish that are sold in the aquarium business. So that's one of the things that I've been reading. I've been trying to do this. I've been trying to do that since, let's see, since 2010. Just keep trying to get back into there, but I was working so much, and I really didn't have time. I didn't have any pets except for a cat at that time, and it was hard for me. There's no local saltwater fish store around here. There's a lot of fresh water, and I really don't like freshwater fish. Where you going, buddy? We got all those logs. We need to go to Oliver's place, buddy. Ah, you dummy. I went the wrong one. Okay, so we'll go to Oliver's place now. We'll just take the long way to Oliver's place. We'll go to Oliver's place and pick up those logs that we cut down in episode 2, I think it was, or episode 1, one of those episodes. We'll collect those logs and start processing those. And I'm going to take a look. If we got 4,200, actually we got some more logs we got to cut down. Did I pick up these yet? I don't think I have. Yeah, I see a mushroom over there. Mushrooms are important to me. There we go. Where you see wildlife such as deer and boar, that means there's usually mushrooms there. And I couldn't remember if I picked these mushrooms yet or not, because it takes a while for them to respawn, but they do respawn back once you pick them up. Strawberries, yes. More strawberries we can find means less we have to buy from our girl Lily. And they have not put in the feature yet. And that's going to be the next phase, is where you can actually get married. As long as you have 50,000 social points, you can start courting somebody. And I'm thinking about courting Miss Lily. There's another mushroom. I did pick up that mushroom, right? Oh, I didn't. There it goes. Okay, I think that's all the mushrooms. So, yeah, the tractor's here. So, we'll go ahead and head back. We'll head to Oliver's. Which is, pick up those lots, clear that lot, and it's going to take two. It's going to take 2 trips to clear that lot, if I remember correctly. Yeah, this is the way I want to go. Oh, wait a minute. There's a mushroom. Stop! Thank you. It won't let me get off. Why won't it let me get off? Now I can get off. So let's pick up these mushrooms. There's another mushroom right there. So check the area. There's a log. Yeah, some more over here. There's the boar. The one bad thing, and I'm noticing it now, is because I'm playing this offline mainly on the weekends and stuff like that to see, so I can progress further, be ahead of what that. So I got a game plan on how I'm doing this and what I need to do and what I need to get and so on before I do. You have to do A before you do B and so on, stuff like that. But it's like areas where mushrooms are at, I've already picked those mushrooms. in the save in my other save game, but I haven't picked these mushrooms yet. So sometimes I forget where I'm at. Don't tell me I'm stuck. Come on, come on, come on, you can do it. Yes. You're free. Okay, so now we're going to Oliver's place. Yeah, before you get this, make sure you're turning your wheels the right way. If you get stuck, what time is it? Oh, day has gone by fast. It most certainly has. So let's get the trees from Oliver's place and we'll see where we're at after we get all these trees processed. Let's see, there's 9 trees. Yeah, it's going to take two loads. Okay, stop. Now go forward, stop. Pick up this. There we go. Okay, we need to get the flat ground. Need that a little bit more level. Now pick that back up. Now drop it. There we go. That's better. Can I pick this one up? I can pick that one. I mean, I want the other one, but no. So what I'm going to do is just I'm going to leave that small log there for right now. And come up over here. Pick up this tree trunk. That's a big one. So we'll put that there. Pick this one up again, see if we can. Let's drop this one. Now let's pick this one up. Okay, yeah, I'm not flat. Yeah, I need this trailer flat. Okay, stop. So let's redo this. Drop this log. Pick this log up. Try to keep your trailer level as much as possible. Okay, that one slipped in. That's good. Let's see if this one will slip in. Yes, okay. And we'll pick this one up. Maybe. Ooh. No, I want you to go backwards. There we go. Now pull forward. Oh, come on, don't get stuck. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go around. Again. I'm trying to stack as many logs as possible on this trailer. And doing so, you got to make sure that you're picking up the bigger logs first. Because big logs take up bigger space and you got more space. Why can't I pick that up? I can't even jump off the tractor. Okay, something screwy going on with this game here. Let's eat, get my health up. And see what's going on. Why it says I can pick it up, but it's not. No, it's not. It says I can't pick it up. This log or that log up. So there's something wrong with this. Okay. For some reason, I can't pick up that log. But we got this small log that's now buried in the ground that we can pick up. I'll try to get some sleep, and when I do, put that there. I'll try to come back and see if we can pick that log up then. Okay, so fell that way, so we'll try to get the bigger trunk up. Yeah, we're gonna have to make two trips here. So we'll go ahead and pick that log up. Put it here. That worked out pretty good. When I fell these trees, for some reason, I don't know what happened here. Pick these two trees up. Now come by and pick this one up. There we go. So stop here and I'll pick this tree up. Yeah, it's something. Okay. So let's pick this tree up. Pick these two pieces up. Stop. So pick this big log up. Go ahead and get it in there. And then we'll come by and pick this up. I wasted time by forgetting that I've already picked up all those logs, so we'll put that there. Turn on the light so you can see a little bit better here. Yeah, let's see if we can pick this tree up. Stop. Hide this tree anywhere? Nope. Okay. This trail is full, so let's go drop the logs. Come back up and pick up the rest of these logs. I could have got more on it, but oops, crap. The trailer got bogged down. I wasn't paying attention where I was going. Yeah, I'm stuck. I know I'm stuck. So, where are we? Okay, that's Oliver's place, so we need to go this way. There we go. Watch out for the holes. Which I did not do on the way back there because I was too busy talking. But we're going to go ahead and come over to drop off these logs, pick up the rest of them, drop those off, and I'm gonna go to the pantry, gather up all the food that we need, see if we can make any dishes so we can sell those. Stop. Dog's back. My puppy dog, the one I love and truly love. She's back with me. I guess she wants to take a nap now. That's one thing she does during the day. She comes up here and take a nap and go back down unless she hears something. So, she's funny. Yes, you are. You're a funny dog. I love my dog. She's such a cool dog. Yes, she is. Yes, she is. She's such a cool dog. But she loves to be with me. Now she's licking my foot, thinking that will help me feel better. It does. Yes, yes. Oh, actually, she's licking my boot. That's what she's doing. I can't feel it. I just happened to glance down and saw her licking my boot. I'm like, why are you licking my boot? Now she's sniffing it. But she's a good dog overall. She's very friendly. She's a very friendly dog. Unless, and I will tell you this right now, she's the most friendliest dog you want to meet. Unless you get in between, unless you are endangering me, her grandmother, my sister, or my great-grandniece. Not, yeah, I'm a great-uncle. Yeah, my great-grandniece. She's a little over a year now. Yeah, no, she'll be a little over a year. This December, she's born in December. So next month she'll be a year. But when that baby's here, she wants to play with her and everything, and if that door rings, until she figures out what's going on, or if anybody knocks on the door or anything like that, she'll sit right by the baby until she figures out if that person is safe or not. But she'll guard that baby. She loves that puppy dog. She loves that baby. Pick up this tree. That's going to be the biggest out of all of them. So let's pick up this log. Drop that in there. That's good. And then we'll pick up this log. Stop! It's one thing I hate. That tractor keeps on going no matter, even once you stop. There's really no brakes. I didn't tell you to pick that up. I told you to pick this one up. There we go. Okay. So we got hitting the wrong button again, buddy. So let's pick this one log up. We got plenty of room here. Okay. So let's pick up this other log. Then we'll come up, pick up the last tree. And we'll be done with Oliver's place. Except for that one trunk. I don't know why it's not letting us pick that up. I'll double check that. See if I can pick that up somewhere else. And now the rest of my life, every time I go through a metal detector, I'm going to set it off because I got 10 metal plates in my leg. Yes, no, I'm not carrying a gun. No, that's my leg. And you'd be surprised how many metal detectors there are out there nowadays. There's one place at the there's one place where the free clinic I was going to set up, and it was in a government facility. And there was metal detector. You had to go through a metal detector before you were allowed to go to the clinic. Now, oh wait a minute, I know why. Why I can't pick that log up? Watch, it's not cut up right. It didn't get cut all the way. Okay, now we should be able to pick that up. Okay. Duh. That was smart of you, buddy. Well, thank you. Sometimes if you can't pick up a log, it might not be cut all the way. So remember that. Or you can be like Buddy and just go, why can't I pick this log up? Yeah, I should be able to pick this log up. Why can't I pick the log up? Check your chainsaw, see if it's been cut up all the way. So, check that. So we got all the logs now off of Oliver's place. So we got that done. Okay, so let's pick that tree up and start dropping this stuff into the river. Start feeding the beast. One of the things that they should add to this, and this is a lumberjack competition area where you do log rolls, you use an axe and start chopping down trees and poles and stuff like that. See who does it the quickest and time and all that. That's what they should do in this game to help build up your skills and stuff like that. But do a log roll in the water and see how long I know it probably will take forever for them to process that. Okay, we got our 13 wood chips there. Oh, wait a minute. Let me get off of here first. Going the wrong way. Okay, we got 8 pallets of chipboard right now, and we have 1,425 kilograms of wood chips. But I don't sell my wood chips. I let the wood chips be turned into that. Okay, we have 47 crates of pine planks, which we need to get in there. Oh yeah, I forgot about these. Let's go ahead and grab these. And put them back in the river and process those, because we're not going to sell barkless. We're not going to sell a log for 80 when we can make at least $215 in pine. Okay, and we have right now 6,550 and that's going to grow any which way because we still have logs that need to be processed right now. So that's going to grow a little bit more. So we got enough for at least a trailer load. So what I like to do is tomorrow we'll cut down some more trees. Well, first tomorrow we'll put in, let's see what time is it? Yeah, it's 9, it's 21, so it's 9 something. 9, quarter to 10 is what it is right now. So what we're going to do is put these 3 logs in. Drop that. Drop that. Now, this one's already been debarked. These have already been debarked. These are the 3 logs we initially put in. And they've already been debarked, so we won't get any bark out of them, but we are going to turn them into wood planks. Since we got 47 wood planks, the dryers hold a total of 32 crates of wood planks. So what I'm going to do is disconnect the trailer there, and I'm actually going to take the tractor and park it up at the farm. For right now, because tomorrow morning we are going to put 32 crates of we're going to put 32 pallets of wood planks in the dryer because it takes 10 days to start drying them. So that's important. And we also need to go ahead and get that trailer over at Conrad's place and do that. So let's go to the pantry. Pull everything out of the pantry right now that we have. And we see what dishes we can make with what we got right now. So we'll go cookbooks. Okay, honey pancakes. That's what the strawberries are for. Honey pancakes. Okay, we make 24 of those, so that's a lot of. That's good. We'll make some money off of that. And then we can do apple pies. We can do 21 of those. That's good. No, go back to this. We haven't learned any of that. And we can do 3 ice cream. Oh, we can make a fish. Let's make a fish. We can make 2 fish, or let's make 13 of those. Yeah. Okay. What we're going to do now is this food that we didn't cook. We're just going to go ahead and put down in the pantry later on, later use. And we'll go ahead and just go like this. Okay, we ran out of apples. Okay, cool. So we got a bunch of dishes we can sell tomorrow. And once we learn herbs, oh, that's where the money starts rolling in. So we'll go upstairs because we got to sleep for the night. Let's see, let's get our food back up to 100. Then we'll go ahead and sleep for tonight. Okay, it's a nice sunny morning. Seeing the sun rise between the 2 mountain tops. Oh, beautiful smoke. That's a perfect picture. Let's take a picture. There we go. We took a picture of that. That's a good picture. I like that. So we'll go downstairs. We're going to hop into Christina first. And we're going to do our milk and egg run for right now. And sell our dishes that we... Oh, wait a minute. First thing I forgot to check is the greenhouse. If I don't do it now, I'll forget about it. Yes, we need water, so let's get over here. Okay, got the timer. Remember that every time we do that, that costs us money. Let's hop in Christina. We'll go see Natalie. Go see Natalie first. Let's go see Natalie. Now, I could go to all the stores and get vegetables and pumpkins and all that, but that takes time, and right now time is our money. But we make money off of this, going to these two places, get milk and honey. Wait, you would do it every third time. We make a lot of dishes. We need to pick the apples from the apple orchard. That will help with our cooking. Oh, my dog heard something out the window, so she's gone to the window. The window's at puppy height, so she can stand on all four legs.
Hello, can I help you?
Care to trade?
Okay, let's sell that. Okay, it's 25 euros each, and we got 24. That's 614 euros. So that's some money. That's 588 euros, so that's some more money. That's 72 euros. 13, that's 208 euros, so we're up to 2,800. And we need her honey, milk, and eggs. Now we go see Miss Lily. So we'll go make points with Miss Lily. Buy some eggs and honey and strawberries and other things. But eventually, I think once they add the romance part out, I think Lily is the one I'm going to ask to marry me, if it will let me. I don't know if it's going to be considered, if she's going to be considered a vendor, but she does have a smiling face. That's why she's looking out the window. The neighbor's outside. And next door, my neighbor, he has a grown daughter that when she comes over, she brings her puppy dog, which is a Yorkshire Terrier, a little runt. Those two are best friends. They're excited when they see each other, and they chase each other up one side of the fence and down the other side of the fence. And if I'm out, which won't be for a while, but every once in a while, if I'm talking to him, he'll go ahead and pick up the dog, hand me the dog, and I put the dog on my fence side, and those two play like crazy, chase each other around, and tails wag like crazy, kiss each other. Oh, it's a good thing my dog is fixed. How would you like to see a Yorkshire Terrier and a German Shepherd mix? I don't know how he would get up on her, but unless she lays down. Oh, Lily's not here, and Ryan's not here. What happened to Lily and Ryan? Okay, Lily and Ryan are not here. Unless we happen to be this way, which I don't think we will be. Let's go back. Actually, I'll tell you what we can do. We're going to leave the truck here. Park the truck here, get out, hop on the map, come over to here. We need to hop on there. So we started off with 7 last night when we went to bed. We got 8. And we still got 1,750, so they'll still be making some of this, but we need to go ahead. Oh yeah, I need to check on the bark, see how much we had. 65. Okay, we got 73 now. I want to be able to do 2 trips. So first we are going to move our pallets of planks into the dryer and get that process going. Get that process going. Okay, we'll go ahead and get these planks filled in. My mind just went wandering, so I apologize for that. Okay, we'll go ahead and get things in here. Get these pallets set up and start drying. So that's good. We'll go ahead and get that in there. Okay. An hour and a half in this stream. But we need to start cutting some trees down on our property after we get the trailer. We'll go get the trailer first. And the reason why I left the pickup truck up there by Lily is because she might be off fishing or something like that and come back later. So we can hop in the pickup truck and get her. If Lily's there, we can go ahead and buy the milk and eggs and get everything done. But hey, if she's not there, we'll just leave the truck there, because right now we don't need the truck, and we'll go ahead and the next day we'll just hop into the truck up there and then work backwards with our milk and eggs. Okay. So we got one dryer full and another half one full. We've got a total of 8 dryers, so we can hold 32 planks. Now I could sleep for a week. Then we can knock out the investors, well, a week and a couple days, and we can knock out the investor quest because it takes 10 days. So what's today's date? So on the 17th, these planks should be dried. Have 0 humidity. Right now it has 100% humidity, and we got, I call it a kiln because that's basically what it is. It's dry, a place to dry. It's a wood kiln. and it's designed to actually take the moisture out of the wood, so we have 0% humidity in the wood. Okay. That one up here, and we're good there. Okay, we've got 2 dryers full now. 6 to go. So things are doing pretty good. I like this game. And the reason why I like this game, it's different from the other simulators. I mean, you don't have that many lumber. You really don't have that many lumberjack games out there. You cut down, but you have more of a control. You're going to be operating a business also, and you got to strategize what property to buy, and then you got to figure out what later on you get to figure out you're going to be managing this business. And now with the furniture, you got 2 businesses now to manage: the lumber mill plus the furniture. And if we can buy all our stuff from our lumber mill and turn it into furniture, not buy, but utilize all our stuff from the lumber mill to make furniture, that's more money. Because I'm figuring money's going to be a lot better on furniture than it will be on a pallet of pine planks per se, or oak would be more money. Get in there. Okay, now good. Almost. That one's almost full. We've got 1 more pallet to put in that one, then we'll have 3, and we'll be down to 5. Yes, this is tedious, but this is part of your job. Now, I don't know, this game is still being processed, still being developed. This is an early access game. It hasn't been out for a year yet, so it's going to take a while, especially with the pandemic now that's going on. We've got 3, so we're down to 5 to fill. But, I mean, for an early access game, it's fun. It's a nice game. It really does not feel like an early access game. I mean, there are some bugs in the game, and they're fixing them, doing hot fixes and stuff like that, at least once a month. Plus adding new features to the game and stuff like that. And one of the features I like to see them do, and I read some of this in the chat and in the forums, that a couple people have suggested that hire hands. So you hire somebody to work. You hire somebody to actually work on your lumber mill. This, doing this tedious stuff like driving the forklift and putting planks in there, taking the planks out, setting up an area where you can say, since we got 4 different types of planks, set up an area for storage. What I'd like to see is have a storage building or a storage shed over here, so you can, and sort it so you can have 4 different slots for the 4 different types of pallets, and then just stack the pallets up in there, and then unstack them as you need them. That would be nice, a storage area after you dried them. And one of the other things I like to see is actually have 2 storage areas, one for being, once they're processed, and take them out and sort them, so that way Because once you have more than, see, yeah, we got spruce. No, we don't. We did. I thought that. I guess they counted them as pine. Okay. But when you cut down a different tree like a spruce or a birch or a oak. Okay, this half is done, so we're halfway there. But away after you sort them out. So I'm going to need oak dried. I need a lot of oak planks. So let's go ahead and dry those. I'm going to need birch. I'm going to need pine. I'm going to, spruce. The different types, and that way you sort them out, stack them, and sort them out. Then you got a pile of what you need, and you understand what I'm trying to say here once I get everything up and running. But to get to, like I said, I start off with what was 48, 49 pine, 48, 49 pine. I'll tell you in a second once I get this all loaded. So half 32 is okay. So we got 18. I don't know what I'm doing right now. Oh, we got 46 pines right now plus 18. So we had 58, 59 counting because that one doesn't get counted. So we had 59 crates of pine. So we got a lot of pine. But we need to start sorting it, because once we get the other trees, different types of trees, because we will be cutting down different types of trees. Okay. We'll have different types of things. So the forklift is important. And what I'm thinking about doing, I really can't do it yet. I can't do it at all because I can't cut down these trees. But what I was thinking about doing is clearing out these bushes and start stacking the different pallets that we need. Oh, that one's done. So we're down to 3 we got to fill. And I like to get the animals, the chickens and the cows, and maybe get some ducks and geese with the waterfowl. I'd be hanging around the river, stuff like that. That'd be nice in here. They're going to be implementing that eventually. I don't know how they're going to implement it, but they are. That's supposed to be the next phase. Is cows and romance, animals and romance, and then you can buy different types of seeds. But I will, if you can, because right now we know how to do new construction. If there was a way we can build buildings or storage facilities that we can build with what we got. Hey, we need 10 logs and we need 20 of this, and we need 10 logs, and we also need to be able to create beams and stuff like that. Okay, we're down to 2, so it's not too bad. Time we got okay, we got about 15 minutes left in this stream before I take my lunch break. So by the time we get this done, we'll come back. We'll go get the trailer. Then we go get the bark trailer. Then we are going to cut down some trees. What time is it? It's 10 o'clock. So we're doing pretty good on time-wise during this day. So we might be able to get a lot done today. A lot more than I thought we were going to be able to do today. So we need 6 more pallets, and that will be filled, which is what we want. That's in, so we need 5 more pallets. 5 pallets to go. Alright, have I bought? No, I haven't. I got the chainsaw, fishing pole, because I did the fishing quest. I have not bought a weed eater yet, which is something we need to do quests with. So after we buy some fuel for the farm and the lumber mill, that's the other thing that they should have done is and they might do it. Like I said, this game is still early access, but you have a spot. Have 2 areas for fuel. Have one because you need fuel to run this, so you gotta make sure that fuel, keep that full. So you gotta buy fuel for the lumber mill, and maybe have an area where you can actually, instead of having to drive all the way to the farm. Did I do this one yet? Yeah, I've done that. So we're on the last one. Cool. And I already got this. Okay. 2 pallets to go. My mind is bad today. So we got two pallets to go. Like I said, they still have bugs to work out here, but if we can cut some of this, we can't cut that bush, but if we can cut some of the stuff down and be able to stack the pallets, that would be great. I mean, we're starting off with pine, and the reason why we start off with pine is because that's the trees that we've been cutting down. We haven't had the variety of trees yet, and this next, what we're going to be cutting up next is going to be adding different types of trees. So I think we will have we'll have 3 out of the 4 logs. I'm not sure if we have any birch that we are cutting up. This should be the last one, shouldn't it? Yeah. Okay, that's all done. So let's go park this. Oh, up to 9. Okay, so that process takes a little bit longer. So we got 10 pallets right now of chipboards, and I screwed up. I'm stuck. When you park this thing here, you got to be basically and you get out that way. Now I'm not stuck. So all the logs are done. we have 7670 in kilograms of bark in the silo. Okay, so we got 2 trees. Let me pull up the map here. And we got 2 trees left here. 2 birch trees left here. And then we got 3 birch trees, 1 oak, 7 pines, and 5 spruce over here. Now we're not going to cut down all the trees, but we got all these trees to cut down and all these bushes to cut down. But we got these trees that we can cut down. I'm going to keep some of the trees around. Well, we're not going to touch the apple trees, but I'm going to keep that big tree here. I think this looks like an oak. Yeah, cut down oak. And keep that oak tree and that oak tree up. This one and the other oak tree, of course, all that. We can't cut down the apples any which way. But then we got a couple trees over here. Let's go say hi. Hi, Auntie.
Hello, dear. Good to see you.
Hello, Auntie. How are you?
I am fine, darling. But you look half-starved, dear. Here, I've prepared something for you.
Need me to help you with something?
My very good friend Sophia is looking for someone who can help her with her building repairs. Perhaps you should talk to her.
Okay. And number 4.
Gotta go. Look after yourself.
Okay, we got that. We got another quest. Okay, Sophie. Where's Sophie? Or did we already do that quest? Evidently we already did that quest, so we only got the 2 quests, so we did not pick up another. Okay. So, for right now, I'm going to go ahead and end the stream here. A couple minutes short of 2 hours, but I'd like to thank everybody for watching. So if you're new to my channel, hit that subscribe button and bell. That way you know when the latest videos I do come along. And do me a favor, hit that like button. Every like I get helps get my videos seen a little bit more, which helps me grow this channel. And as always, have fun playing your games. Be safe out there in the world. And I'll